American credit card debt recently crossed $1.2 trillion for the first time, an all-time record. That is not a typo, more than $1.2 trillion, and almost half of adults carrying a balance right now say the main reason they cannot pay it off is simple. There is nothing left at the end of the month. By the end of this video, you will have a specific, ordered plan to pay off your credit card debt as fast as your income actually allows. The real math, in the right order. The first thing to understand is why the minimum payment will never get you out. On a $6,500 balance across a few cards at around 22% APR, close to where average rates sit right now for people carrying a balance, making only the minimum payment every month can keep you in debt for well over a decade and cost you thousands of dollars in interest on top of what you already owe. You borrowed $6,500. The total you pay back can easily be double that or more, and it takes years. That is not bad luck. That is the math of the minimum payment, working exactly as it was designed to work. The minimum is not a repayment plan. It is the floor the bank sets to keep you current while collecting interest from you for as long as possible. So the first rule is simple. Whatever you can pay above the minimum, even $20, even $50, changes the math immediately. Now the question is, which debt you attack first? This is where most people waste money without realizing it. If you have balances on more than one card, the order you pay them off in determines how much total interest you pay, and most people are doing it in the wrong order. There are two methods. Both work. They work differently. The first is the debt avalanche. You pay the minimum on every card to stay current. Then you take every extra dollar you can find and throw it at the card, charging you the highest interest rate first. When that card hits zero, you take the full payment you were sending to it and stack it onto the next highest rate card. You repeat until they are all gone. The math on this is straightforward. Your most expensive debt, the one costing you the most in interest every single month, gets eliminated first. Every extra dollar you pay goes further because it is fighting the highest rate. On a $6,500 balance across 3 cards, paying $400 a month using the Avalanche method can get you out in under 2 years and cost you somewhere around $1,400 in total interest. Compare that to sticking with the minimum payment, well over a decade and thousands in interest, and the same $400 a month can save you nearly $5,000 or more in many years of your life. The second method is the debt snowball. Same approach, minimum on everything, extra money toward one card at a time, but you target the smallest balance first instead of the highest rate. The snowball usually costs slightly more in total interest. On that same $6,500 example, it can run a couple $100 more and take roughly 1 extra month compared to the Avalanche. But the snowball exists for a reason. Paying off a card completely, eliminating a bill entirely, gives people the psychological momentum to keep going. For people who have tried to pay off debt before and quit, the snowball's early wins can be the difference between finishing and stopping. The Avalanche saves more money. The snowball keeps more people going. Pick the one that matches how you are actually wired, not just which one looks better on paper. What if there genuinely is nothing left at the end of the month? This is the most common situation and the least talked about, honestly. If after minimum payments there is no extra to throw at any card, you have 2 levers: find more money or cut the interest rate, ideally both. On finding more money, the goal is not to overhaul your entire life. It is to find one specific amount, even $30 or $50 a month, that goes entirely to your target card. Sell something, pick up 1 extra shift, cut 1 subscription. The amount matters less than the consistency of directing it to the same card every single month. On cutting the interest rate, if your credit score is around 670 or higher, check whether you qualify for a balance transfer card. Many of these cards offer 0% interest for 12 to 21 months on balances you move over. If you transfer even part of your balance to a 0% card and keep paying the same amount you were paying before, every single dollar now goes to principal instead of interest. The one rule you cannot break: stop using the card you transferred from. Moving the debt and then running the old card back up creates two problems instead of one. The order that actually matters. Step 1. List every card. Balance, interest rate, minimum payment. Takes 5 minutes. Most people have never done this in one place, and it is the most clarifying thing you can do. Step 2. Pick your method. Avalanche if you want to save the most money. Snowball if you need early wins to stay motivated. Step 3. Find your extra amount. It does not need to be large. It needs to be consistent and go to the same card every month without exception. Step 4. Check your credit score. If you are near 670 or above, look at balance transfer options. Even moving your highest rate card to 0% for a year or two can save hundreds in interest and dramatically shorten your timeline. Step 5. In most cases, do not close the cards once they are paid off. A closed card can hurt your credit utilization and lower your score. Paid off and kept open with a zero balance is usually the right move, unless the card has high fees or you simply cannot trust yourself with it. The trillion-plus number is not just a headline. It is millions of people carrying a balance right now, most of them making minimum payments, most of them with no clear plan for when it ends. A plan does not require more income. It requires the right order and the consistency to follow it. Pick your method, list your cards, start with whatever extra you have, even if it is small. Drop a comment below. Are you Team Avalanche or Team Snowball? None of this is financial advice. This is education. Your situation is unique. Talk to a licensed financial professional before making any major financial decisions. If this gave you a plan, subscribe. Every Thursday and Saturday, there's a new video on how money actually works and how to make it work for you. See you next time.